I never thought I'd see the day where a group of Gnostics would make me feel more afraid than the humans who came to destroy Pandora. But here we are. The Ash people, or what they call themselves, the Manquan clan, they aren't just another tribe. They're something else entirely. A whole different kind of nightmare. A kind of danger that doesn't come from guns or ships or metal machines. It comes from inside, from fire. The story of Avatar, Fire and Ash isn't some soft, recycled Gnostics versus human drama. No, this one cuts deeper and darker. It flips the whole idea of Pandora on its head. For years, we were told the Gnostics are protectors of Eywa. They live in peace. They ride creatures. They chant. They bond with the land. All that. That's what we thought the world was, what we were supposed to believe. But then you meet the Ash people, and suddenly you realize, not all Gnostics pray to the same god. Not all tribes kneel before Eywa. Some Gnostics burn. And let me tell you, once you see what they've become, you'll wish you never did. These people come from a land scorched by volcanoes. Their home is smoke, ash, and heat. Trees don't grow there the same way. The air doesn't smell sweet. It burns. And the Manquan clan? They were shaped by that world. They didn't learn harmony. They learned survival. They didn't grow up worshiping nature. They learned to command it, even if it meant twisting it. They worship fire, the thing the rest of Pandora fears. The thing that kills forests and chokes rivers and turns life into dust. That's what they kneel to. That's what they light in their rituals. That's what they carry on their skin and in their eyes. You can see it in the way they fight, brutal, unpredictable. You can see it in the way they talk, short, and most of all, you can see it in their leader, Varong. Now I'm going to say this straight. Varong might be the most terrifying Gnostics to ever walk the screen. And it's not just because she's powerful. It's because she believes what she's doing is right. That's the real horror. She's not some villain with a cartoon mustache. She's not in it for revenge or power or control. She truly thinks she's saving her people. That the other Gnostics, those who bow to Eywa, are blind. She tells Kiri in the trailer,
"Your goddess has no dominion here."
That line hits me like a threat. It shatters everything Eywa stands for. It says, here, Eywa has no power. We are beyond her. She thinks Eywa abandoned them long ago. And honestly, part of me gets it. Imagine living your whole life on a land that's burning beneath your feet, watching your forests fall, watching your children cough up smoke, watching your god stay silent. Wouldn't you turn away too? Wouldn't you scream at the sky and demand something, anything different? So they found a new god. Or maybe they made one. They built their rituals around fire, not as destruction, but as rebirth. Pain becomes strength. Burning becomes transformation. And death, well, that's just a new beginning. You can see it in their warriors. The way they walk through fire barefoot. The way they scar their skin with molten stone. The way they chant before battle like it's not a fight, but a sacrifice. This is not just another tribe. This is a whole different belief system. A Gnostic's cult of flame. And when they meet Jake Sully's family, oh man, it's war. Because Jake's people, still loyal to Eywa, don't know what to do with this kind of Gnostics. How do you reason with someone who sees your faith as weakness? How do you negotiate with someone who thinks peace is betrayal? You don't. That's the hard truth. There's this one scene, burns in my brain like a brand, where Varong stands in front of a group of Eywa following Gnostics prisoners. She doesn't scream, and she says, "I will let the humans come. I will let your forests burn." Eywa is silence, but fire speaks. Fire answers, and then she lights a torch and throws it. That's when I knew this wasn't just a war over land, or people, or resources. This was a war over belief. This was Gnostics versus Gnostics. Faith versus fire. Loyalty versus survival. And guess what? Varong wins some of them over. Yeah, that's the part that hurts the most. Some of Jake's own people, some of the younger Gnostics, start to question everything. They see the Ash people walking through fire, holding scars like medals, standing tall, while Eywa stays quiet. And they start to wonder, maybe we've been praying to the wrong god all along. That's when everything starts to fall apart. And Jake, he's not ready for it. He's fought humans. He's fought machines. But this is family. This is people who speak your language, who look like you, who should be on your side, turning against you because they believe in something stronger than hope. They believe in the flame. Now I know some people are going to say, this is too dark. This isn't Avatar anymore. Where's the wonder? Where's the connection to nature? But that's the point. That's the whole reason this movie hits so hard. You don't get to appreciate the light if you don't first see the dark. The Ash people are the shadow of Pandora. They're what happens when belief dies and survival takes its place. They're a mirror to our own world. How many times have we seen good people twisted by pain, reaching for something strong, something dangerous, just to feel in control again? Really? And let me tell you, when the final battle hits, it's not just fists and arrows and flames. It's emotions. It's choices. It's old friends standing on opposite sides of a battlefield, asking each other, what do you fight for? There's a scene. I won't spoil how it ends, but it's Jake and Varong, face to face, with a burning forest behind them. And Jake says something that stuck with me. You think fire gives you freedom, but it only burns what you love. And Varong? She doesn't flinch. She just whispers back, then I'll build something new from the ashes. That's who she is. That's what they all are. This movie makes you uncomfortable. It makes you rethink everything you thought you knew about the Gnostics. And yeah, it's brutal. The Ash people don't hold back. They kill. But somehow, the film doesn't make them villains. It makes them human, even though they're not. That's the genius of Fire and Ash. It doesn't give you easy answers. It gives you pain, conflict, truth. And that truth is, belief can save you, or it can destroy you. Sometimes both. Now, I've seen every Avatar movie. I've seen the flying mountains, the glowing trees, the deep sea tribes. But nothing hit me like this one. Not because of the visuals, though yeah, those fire effects, insane, but because of the feeling it left me with. That question, if I lived on Pandora, would I still believe in Eywa? Or would I follow the flame? That's what stuck with me. And honestly, I still don't know the answer. Jake. I love the guy, but he's tired. He's not the same man from the first movie. You can see it in his eyes. The weight, the regret. He's trying to hold everything together. But this time, it's not just humans he's fighting. It's his own people. And part of him can't even understand it. How could Gnostics turn against Eywa? How could they burn their own roots? And Neytiri, oh, she's broken in this one. Still fierce, still loyal, but there's something lost in her. Like she doesn't know how to grieve anymore. She's lost too much. Too many people. Too many places. And now, this new enemy? It's personal, because it's not just about land. It's about faith. It's about soul. She has this scene, not a big loud one, but quiet, where she kneels by a tree that's still smoldering from an ash ray, and she just whispers to it, not in prayer, in pain. She says, I don't hear you anymore, mother. And that broke me. Even she's starting to feel that silence. But the Ash people, they don't wait for signs. They make their own. You see their rituals. You see the way they chant around lava pools. The way they light their arrows with oil and flame. The way they carve ash symbols into their skin before battle. Every mark tells a story. Every burn means something. They don't cry for the dead. They honor them by taking their fire. It's brutal, but weirdly, kind of beautiful. Because for them, pain isn't the end. It's the start. And when Varong tells her story about how she lost her family in a volcanic eruption, how the elders told her to pray and wait, how she screamed at the skies and got no answer, that's when I understood her. She didn't stop believing because she was evil. She stopped because belief didn't save her. That's something we all understand, right? When your faith fails you, when the people you trust don't show up, when the prayers don't work, what do? That's what Varong chose. But here's where it gets even crazier. Varong wasn't always like this. She was once part of a peaceful clan. A healer, they say, soft-spoken. She had a mate. A child. Then came the fire, the silence, the loss. And when her people turned away from her pain, she turned away from them. She wandered into the ashlands alone. Thought she'd die out there. But she didn't. She changed. She found others, broken like her, lost like her. And together, they created something new. Not Eywa. Not the Sky People. Something else. A clan born from pain. A culture born from survival. The Mankwon clan. And now, they believe they're the future of Pandora. That the old ways are dying. That Eywa has gone silent. That fire is the new balance. And honestly, they might be right. Because if Eywa is nature, then nature changes, evolves, adapts, and sometimes it burns to grow again. That idea scared me, but it also made sense.